Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, my great students in grade 7. I'm your teacher, AlHadi from AlMohammadi schools. Today we are going to continue our lessons from Unit 8. And today's lesson is Language Focus 2, Student Book page 91 and Workbook page 80, exercises from 1 to 4. For today we are going to have two outcomes, and they are: students should be able to learn well, want for predictions, and answer variable questions related to will. Now, let's begin with this slide, and it's from your booklet, Unit 8, page 28, Language Focus 2, will and want. Will. We use will to make predictions about the future. Predictions about the future. For example, she will be a famous writer. It is a prediction in the future. The keywords for using will or want: we can find the verb think, know, in, and any year or date in the future, for example 2015, and after 100 years. Okay, now let's move to this slide. It is from your booklet, Unit 8, page number 29. In affirmative sentences, we use the subject pronouns and both single and plural nouns with will, and will is followed by an infinitive verb. For example, I will sing, she will sing. And in the negative sentences, we use all the pronouns and the nouns, plural or singular, with want, which is will not, plus infinitive verb. They will not or won't sing. Now, let's move to the questions and short answers using will. In yes or no questions, we begin or start the question with the helping verb or the modal verb, which is will. It is followed by the subject, and then it is followed by infinitive verb. Will you sing? And you can answer yes I will or no I won't. Will he sing? No he won't, or yes he will. Now let's move to the WH questions. We start the WH question with the question word, which is what. Then it is followed by the helping or modal verb will, then the subject, and it is followed by the infinitive verb. What will he sing? Okay, my shining stars, let's move to our student book page number 91. Question number 1. Complete the examples from the listening on page 90. You have 30 seconds to think about it. Yes. Again, it's about will, predictions in the future. I think in the affirmative, I think I'll take my camera. This double L, yeah. It is a contraction form for will. In the negative, maybe I won't go to Scotland next year, and concentrate on the infinitive verb after won't and the infinitive verb take after will. And what about the question, which is WH question? What will the weather be like? Question word, the helping verb or the modal, the subject, the weather, then the infinitive verb be. Good answers, my shining stars. Now let's move to your student book page number 91. Question number 2. Complete the sentences with the correct form of will and the verb in brackets. You have 1 minute to do it. Begin, my shining stars. Now let's have a look on your answers. Yes, number 1 is done. Let's move to number 2, the weather, and we have between brackets, not be very nice tomorrow. Focus on the word tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's a key word or golden word. Yes, the weather won't be very nice tomorrow. You, and between brackets, have a great time in Patagonia. Yes, you'll have a great time in Patagonia. And number 4, they won't see any penguins at this time of year. Yes. And what about number 5? My dad says I won't enjoy kayaking. Won't, again, it is will plus not. Now, let's move to question number 3 together. Complete the email with will and verbs below. We have these verbs: walk, have, not rain, leave, make, and like. You have 1 minute to do it. Begin, my shining stars. Let's have a look on your answers. Yes, let's begin. I'm very happy that you're going to come camping with me this weekend. I think we'll have a great time. Yes, it is a spontaneous predictions for the future. تنبؤ عفوي للمستقبل. Come to my house on Saturday morning. My mom will make some breakfast for us. She's a great cook. I'm sure you will like her food. I think we will leave the house at about 10 o'clock. The campsite isn't far, so we'll walk there. The weather forecast says it won't rain, and I'm very glad about that. See you on Saturday, Dave. Good answers, my superheroes. Let's move to question number 4. It's your turn. Write sentences about the future using a prompt from each box. We have the prompts in these boxes. Yeah, and you are going to write predictions about the future using I think, I hope, I'm sure, I don't think. You have 30 seconds to think about it. Let's have a look on your answers or examples, these examples. Yes, number 1, I think I'll go to my friend's house after school today. I think I'll have a shower after school today. I hope I'll go to university when I leave school. Okay. Let's move to your workbook page number 80. It's question number 1. Circle the correct words in the grammar table. Yes, you have 30 seconds to think about it. Let's have a look on your answers. The winter will be very cold. I know I won't pass this exam. Won't, will not. It is not will, it is wrong. The correct answer, won't. Number 3, will you write to me when you're on holiday? Will you? The question will begin or start with will, then it is followed by the subject. Good answers, my amazing students. Let's move to number 2. Write sentences using will or won't. The tick equals will and the cross equals won't. You have 1 minute to do it. Begin, my shining stars. Yes? Let's have a look on your answers. Number 1 is done. Number 2, I won't get married. Number 3, I will go to university. Number 4, I will live in another country. Number 5, I won't meet a famous film star. Number 6, I will speak 3 languages. Number 7, I won't be famous. And number 8, I will live by the sea. Good answers, my wonderful students. Now let's move to question number 3 together. Complete the email with the correct form of will and the verbs in brackets. You have 1 minute to do it. Begin with shining stars. Pay attention that the brackets may contain not plus a verb. Okay. Let's have a look on your answers. Yes, let's begin. Hi Alicia, just back from Greece with my family. We had an okay time, but my brother says he won't go camping with my parents again next year, and he won't visit any more penguins. He says he will probably go on a beach holiday with his friends. It will be sunny and warm, and they will go swimming every day. But my parents say I won't be old enough to go on holiday with my friends until I'm 16. I can't wait. How was your holiday? Right soon, and Maya. Good answers, my great students. Now let's continue with the question number 4. Put the words in the correct order to make questions. You have 1 minute to do it. Begin, my shining stars. Yes, let's have a look on your answers. Number 1 is done. Number 2, will they deliver our new TV on Saturday? We start with will, then the subject, then the infinitive verb, and the complement. Number 3, what will you do tomorrow? Question word, will, the subject, the infinitive verb, and the complement. Number 4, where will the next Olympics be? Where, the question word, will, the helping or the modal verb, the next Olympics, the subject, and be is the infinitive verb. Number 5, will your parents let you go to the party? We start with will, then your parents, the subject, let, the infinitive verb, and then the complement of the question. And number 6, who will be the first person to live on another planet? Who is the question word? Will is the helping or modal verb. Be is the main verb, and it is infinitive, the first person to live on another planet. That's all for today. Thank you, my shining stars. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.